The team at InsightFactory is constantly innovating to bring us Etsy sellers the best tools possible. They recently launched their recommended for us feature where we connect our Etsy shop. It looks at what we're selling, what's doing well, and evaluates what is doing well on the market that perhaps we're not selling, looks for gaps, and suggests to us, hey, perhaps you should sell this. That is one feature I want to show to you today. I'll also recap a lot of their other functionality that assists us in finding best sellers using real Etsy data that would be almost impossible to gather without using a tool like InsightFactory. And of course, leveraging AI to help us improve our search engine optimization when we create new listings. I'm going to show you all of that in this video, so let's get started. We're going to begin our journey using InsightFactory here from the homepage. I just wanted to mention that I will put a link at the top of the description in case you want to follow along. So after opening up InsightFactory, you'll have to create an account. I've already got mine created. I'm going to click recommended for me. This is the new feature I was excited to show you. Now, I already connected InsightFactory to one of my demo Etsy accounts. It is focused exclusively on selling digital downloads, primarily, SVG files, PNG Tumblr wraps, etc. So it doesn't surprise me that InsightFactory picked up on that, and they're suggesting various digital downloads for us to focus on selling. Now, it's not just saying, hey, sell a Tumblr wrap. It's saying, hey, look into the keywords skeleton flower Tumblr wrap. So we can go to whatever generative AI we're using, whether it's Midjourney or maybe the, Dream AI in MyDesigns, something like that, and go ahead and perhaps experiment with generating designs in that niche indexed on those keywords, right? Beyond that, it's got some Halloween designs that people are purchasing, whether we want to actually sell it on a piece of print-on-demand clothing or perhaps as a digital download to the print-on-demand sellers or people that would otherwise try to monetize it. We've got additional Tumblr wraps here, neon flowers. We've got birth month flower Tumblr wraps, wildflower Tumblr wraps. And just as a reminder, they're using real data to formulate these suggestions for us. It is not just picked at random. If you want to view a more detailed breakdown of how they came to suggest these products, you can click the details page. It'll take you to their product research function, which we'll look into later, and it will give you more in-depth analysis, including things like how many sales did they make in the last 7 days, which is one of my favorite metrics to look at. So there's multiple pages, by the way, 83 pages of suggestions, but I wanted to show you, you can actually combine the recommended for me with their wildly popular beginner-friendly feature. So go ahead and click to enable beginner-friendly results only. Now, these are based on essentially keywords that are representative of niche opportunities with less than 2,500 competition score and good sales leading up to whenever you're performing your search. They say good sales signal. So does it have strong recent sales that would imply this is a good opportunity for you to make sales if you pursue it? So you can see here additional PNG designs. Actually, the first one is just a listing for somebody selling custom designs for t-shirts, kind of treating Etsy like Fiverr. It's kind of funny. Recovery tumblers, Canva templates for tumblers, another custom PNG where you can just add your text. Interesting. They say nail artist Tumblr PNG. Okay, so it's for nail artists. Got it. Ghostbusters, probably want to stay away from the, potential IP there. Sober spice, it says. Oh, in recovery again. So, hey, in recovery themed Tumblr wraps seem to be, we've got multiple of them here in the beginner-friendly suggestions. Postal worker Tumblr wrap, Hello Thanksmas Tumblr wrap, some football ones we probably shouldn't take advantage of. And hey, some of these tools are going to get tripped up over the fact that people on Etsy do commit IP infringement. Unfortunately, it's really on Etsy to clean those up. So that is the recommended for me section. When you integrate your shop, all you have to do, refresh the page and it will come up with suggestions for you do not forget that down here at the bottom, there's a ton of potential suggestions for you to sell in your shop. There's 83 pages right here. So let's go to page 4 real quick and just show you that there are even more. And it's not just tumbler wraps, but again, in the shop that I connected to InsightFactory, they do sell primarily digital designs for tumbler wraps. So it makes a lot of sense to see these as the suggestions. So next up, let's jump on over to the Etsy keyword research function. Now, I wanted to show you that we could search for, really popular Halloween themed phrases. I've done quite a few videos on Halloween and basically sharing my thoughts on why we should be targeting it as print on demand sellers. One of my favorite niches right now to target is Let's Go Ghouls. I think this is nice because it's just, to me, it feels like a good Etsy niche. I don't know what else to say. It's kind of, you know how you get those feelings? Like, I think of Etsy as a lot of weddings, a lot of bachelorettes. Let's Go Ghouls, kind of like Let's Go Girls. It kind of fits right into the vibe, if you ask me. So Let's Go Ghouls is what I searched for. You can see there's 24.1 thousand results, and that's going to represent the competition on Etsy. With that much competition, by the way, we know InsightFactory's beginner-friendly feature would not include this because it's above the 2,500 threshold. That's how you know the beginner-friendly feature is pretty good, right? It's pretty good at identifying opportunities because this is like 10 times over the threshold. So we see it has a great sales signal. 42 of 61 listings on the first page of Etsy search results had at least one sale in the past week, okay? At least one sale. And now if you want to know, like, what are the best sellers? Like, that's what I want to know. Number one, just in terms of, hey, is this niche worth my time? Number two, let's study it from a design perspective. What did they do in terms of their graphic design that made people like it more? How did they frame the product in their primary mock-up? You guys know all these things matter on Etsy. Also, what is their price point? All these things really matter. What color is the product that they framed it on? So what you can do, instead of looking at last sale, this column header right here, go ahead and click this one, 7-day sales. This is going to show us how many sales it made in the last 7 days. I guess it's self-explanatory. So go ahead and click that. And you can see now it is sorted in order of the 7-day sales. So right here at the top, you have the Bougie sweatshirt. All right. And again, it's fringe related to the Let's Go Ghouls. So like they're in the same niche, Halloween niche. So you have Bougie instead of Bougie. What does it say? 45 people bought it in the last 24 hours. That is insane. So we're already identifying additional opportunities. This one says Stay Spooky. 24 people bought in the last 24 hours. The next one is a Let's Go Ghouls shirt. It looks like it is being sold on Comfort Colors as well as, okay, multiple products in one listing. So take a note of that. And also take a note of the price point, priced around $10.44, or at least that is the list price that people see. Obviously, when you select, hey, I want a let's say hoodie size large, okay, we're paying at least $26 plus shipping, right? So you guys are familiar with the tricks that people sometimes do on Etsy, commonly used by the best sellers. By the way, you can find done for you graphics in this niche on Creative Fabrica, link in the description. Here is another listing. It's done 114 sales in the last 7 days. Let's see. This has, and by the way, they also show in this column right here in the middle, the views in the last 7 days. So this has done 3,300 views in the last 7 days right here, this listing. So far, I'm saying it looks like Bougie and the Let's Go Ghouls are some great opportunities based on what InsightFactory is telling us. Also, do not forget, you can click, okay, you can click into these rows of data. Like if you click where it says last sale and then click today, you'll get additional insights, including one of my favorite things, keywords related to this listing, search queries that customers may type into Etsy that led them to this listing. The more popular the listing, the more sales it has. Often the more keywords you will have associated with it. And also, I'm just saying, even though we are talking mainly Etsy, it's not a bad idea to use these keywords in an Amazon advertising campaign and just set low bids. See what works. If you can find high value keywords that you can get visibility on with low bids, like on Etsy, we can't control our bids. On Amazon, you can. That could be representative of a huge opportunity. So then go into that niche and make more products because you can basically buy visibility on Amazon cheap, right? So I'm just saying lots of great keyword opportunities here in addition to everything else. They also have more statistics. 474 sales in the last 25 days. Obviously, as we get closer to Halloween, that number goes up like a hockey stick, rising at, I don't want to say an exponential curve, but potentially. 31,100 views in 25 days and 1,238 new favorites in the last 25 days. That is just insane. Obviously, these are picking up in popularity as we move closer to Halloween. And by the way, from here, if you just want InsightFactory to share some insights into what is trending, you see what I did there? Go ahead up here to the top left corner where it says trends. You can just click that and it will literally give you high-level trends with sub-niche opportunities, kind of like how we were looking at Halloween as a niche, but looking at various sub-niches that are currently popular on Etsy. So I wanted to make you aware of that. Why don't we click Halloween real quick and find another niche? Oh, how about that, Ryan? Coincidence? I think not. Spooky dude. All right, how about that? Spooky dude. Let's check this out right here and see if we can find an example of a few product listings that are selling well indexed on these keywords, because I want to show you on a separate tab their AI description writer. Okay, on the left-hand side here, AI description writer. Go ahead and click that. Now I'm going to show you how we can study existing listings on Etsy. For instance, this one right here appears to have made 60 sales in the last 7 days and last sold today. Okay, 7 sales today, actually. There you go. So we can actually just grab the title right here and we can feed it into the AI description generator. So where it says title, I'm going to paste the title. Then I'm going to go ahead and copy the tags right here using this button. So one click copies the tags. Go back over here to the description generator, paste it, and now I'm just going to click the generate product description button. After just a few seconds, it has already generated the first part of our description. I say the first part because you can actually just click it again to generate a new description. So if you wanted to, you could just grab the first part, copy it over, hit the button again, get a new description generated using their AI, and you can honestly just build it out that way. It's completely up to you, really. So let's check this one out. It says, this is the perfect baby shower gift. This spooky dude baby romper will make your little one look so adorable for their first Halloween. Also, shout out to one of my best friends. Was the best man at his wedding, and his firstborn was actually born on Halloween last year, so he's got a first birthday coming up. Who knows? Maybe this would make a good little Halloween / birthday gift. But I did just want to show you guys that InsightFactory is so powerful for Etsy sellers. You can see based on this video, hopefully I did a good job of showing you just how much functionality they have packed into their tool. Make sure if you want to use it, use the link at the top of the description and follow along. Watch this video again and follow through with each section. See what it suggests for you. You know, connecting your Etsy shop, it's like 2 clicks, all right? It takes less than 1 minute to do. So don't be shy about experimenting with that new recommended for me feature. Guys, check out InsightFactory. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. Please hit that like button. Let the YouTube algorithm know if you did. Please subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new video.